In this video, we're going to look at expanding double brackets. So let's take a question like this. We've got x plus 3 times x plus 4. So what we're going to do, the first step is x times x, which is x squared. So I'm going to write that on the side. X times x equals x squared. Then we're going to do the second step, x times 4. So x times 4, that gives me 4x. Then the third step, 3 times x, which is 3x. So we get plus 4x here, plus 3x. And then the last step, 3 times 4, which is 12. 3 times 4, which is 12. So what we end up with is x squared plus 4x plus 3x plus 12. So then what we can do, we can simplify this down as we've only got 1x squared. But these two terms, 4x and 3x, will simplify to give me positive 7x. And then we get a plus 12. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video. When you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we've got the first step, x times x. So x times x equals x squared. Second step, x times 6 is 6x. So that gives me x squared. I've got 6x here. Third step, 2 times x, which is 2x. And the fourth step, 2 times 6, which is 12. So what we end up with is x squared plus 6x plus 2x plus 12. Only one x squared term, so we get x squared. 6x plus 2x equals 8x, so we get plus 8x plus 12. So our final solution is x squared plus 8x plus 12. Here we've got the next example. So we've got x plus 3 times x minus 2. So x plus 3, x minus 2. So we've got x times x is the first step, x times x. That gives me x squared, so I'm going to write that here, x squared. The second step, be careful, this is x times minus 2, which is minus 2x. So I get minus 2x here. Third step, 3 times x, which is 3x, so we get plus 3x. And then 3 times minus 2 is the fourth step. 3 times minus 2, which is minus 6. So here we've got to be a little bit careful. We've got a minus 2x plus 3x. So think of a negative number line. So I've got minus 2 here, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. I'm starting from minus 2, and I'm going to add 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. So that gives me positive 1. So I get 1x. So it's going to be x squared plus 1x minus 6. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video. When you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So we've got x times x is the first step, x times x, which is x squared, so we can write that down. Then we've got x times 3, which is the second step, which is 3x, so we get plus 3x. And then we get the third step, which is minus 8 times x, which is minus 8x. So I get minus 8x here. And then the fourth step, minus 8 times 3, which is minus 24. So now we've got to be careful here. We want to do 3x minus 8x. This is the same thing as minus 8x plus 3x. So we draw a negative number line here. We've got minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, let's say minus 4. So we're going to start at minus 8 and we're going to go forward by 3 spaces. So 1, 2, and 3. So that will equal to minus 5x. I get x squared minus 5x minus 24 as the solution. Now we've got the next type. So what we do first, we do x times x. So you can write that here. X times x is x squared. Second step, x times minus 3. X times minus 3 is minus 3x. Then the third step, we're going to get minus 8 times x, which is minus 8x. And then we're going to get minus 8 times minus 3, which is the fourth step. Minus 8 times minus 3. Don't forget, minus times a minus is a plus. 8 times 3 is 24. So we end up with the final solution being x squared minus 3x minus 8x plus 24. Now, draw a negative number line for this part for minus 3x minus 8x. So we're going to say here's minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11. We're going to say minus 12. So now to work out minus 3x minus 8x, we go back 1 space, 2 spaces, and then 3 spaces. So we end up at minus 11x. So now we can do x squared minus 3x minus 8x, as I've shown on the number line here, is minus 11x, and then we get plus 24. Now here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video. When you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So the first step is x times x. So let's write that here. X times x equals x squared. The second step, x times minus 2, which is minus 2x. Third step, minus 6 times x is minus 6x. And the fourth step, minus 6 times minus 2. Don't forget, minus times a minus is a plus. 6 times 2 is 12. So what we end up with is x squared minus 6x minus 2x plus 12. We can draw our negative number line. Minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, say minus 10. We're going to start at minus 6, and we're going to go back 2 spaces, so 1 and 2. So we end up at minus 8. So minus 6 minus 2, as in minus 6x minus 2x, is minus 8x. So we can say that we've got x squared here. Minus 6x minus 2x is minus 8x. And then we have a plus 12